Congratulations to Alligator for making All District Choir. Over 120 auditioned and she was one of the 80 to be selected.
On Tuesday, the Brashear students and faculty all had their pictures taken. The seniors, along with their class sponsors, had the special treatment as they were dressed up in suits and dresses for their last school picture as a class.
Last Thursday and Friday, Spanish 1 and Spanish 2 lived in the culture of the Mexicans by celebrating the Mexican Independence Day. The classes brought snacks and drinks like chips and salsa and sodas and viewed pictures of the Mexican ruins.
Baseball softball teams went to Green City. In Friday night's softball game, Brashear got on the scoreboard with a pair of runs in the first and held the early 2-0 lead through the first 3 innings. In the top of the fourth, Brashear pushed across 4 runs, then added 7 more in the fifth to end the game 13-1 by mercy rule. For Brashear, Sarah Hines had a double and a single, Meredith Thomas had a double, Kristen Love had 2 hits, and Ashley Moncrief, Alexa Acton, Nikki Moncrief, and Katie Watson also had hits. Sarah Hines picked up the win for Brashear, throwing a 3-hitter and striking out 6. In the baseball game, Green City took an early 2-0 lead. Brashear scored 5 runs in the top of the second to lead 5-2. But Green City tied the game at 5-5 in the bottom of the second. Brashear got another pair of runs in the fourth, but Green City scored 3 in the third, 4 in the fourth, and 5 in the fifth to win 17-7. Nick Thomas had a triple and a single for Brashear, with Nick Bradshaw and David Walker also having hits. Hayden Hausman took the loss for Brashear.
The Brashear Lady Tigers pounded out 12 hits on the way to a 16-6 win over the Lady Mustangs. Brashear got on the board with 3 runs in the top of the first. The Lady Tigers continued scoring with 5 in the second, 1 in the third, 2 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth, and 4 in the seventh, while holding Marion County to only 3 more runs. Kristen Love homered, tripled, and singled for Brashear. Kate Smith also had 3 hits, driving in 4 runs. Ashley Moncrief and Katie Watson had 2 hits each, and Shelby Salter tripled and Sierra Hines singled.
Tuesday, September 20th, Buckland traveled to Brashear to play both boys and girls games. In the softball game, Brashear wasted no time, scoring 5 runs in the first to put Buckland behind 5-0 after the first inning. After scoring a run in the second, Brashear scored 9 more runs in the third to end the game after 3 innings by a score of 15-0. Brashear senior pitcher Sierra Hines dominated from the circle, throwing a perfect game and striking 8 of the 9 batters she faced, in addition to driving the last 2 runs for Brashear with a third-inning double. Hines was 2 for 2 from the plate for Brashear, with Angela McKim, Shelby Salter, Kristen Love, and Katie Smith also having hit.
In the baseball game, Hayden Hausman got things started off for Brashear with a leadoff home run in the wild first inning, where 19 Brashear batters came to the plate. Hausman also hit a 3-run homer and made the last out of the first inning on a high fly ball to center. In the Brashear half of the second inning, Nick Thomas and Nick Bradshaw hit back-to-back homers, and Blake Flum almost made it back-to-back as he hit a ball over the left field fence that just curved outside of the left field foul pole. By the end of the third inning, Brashear had extended their lead to 21-0. Buckland traded at the top of the first as they loaded the bases with 2 outs, but Brashear's Nick Bradshaw pitched out of the jam, getting a strikeout to end the inning. Buckland again rallied in the top of the fifth, scoring 5 runs, but fell shortly by a final score of 21-5. Hayden Hausman had 2 homers and a double for Brashear. Nick Thomas had a homer and a double. Nick Bradshaw had a homer and a single. Gabe Thomas had 2 singles, and Blake Flum, Jeremy Barnes, and Sam Smith had hits. Nick Bradshaw picked up the win for Brashear, scattering 4 hits and striking out 9.
On September 19th, the junior high boys and girls junior high basketball team kicked off their practice. Coach Snyder is very determined with his time and believes whatever you put in, you will get back out. The first game is October 13th. Also this year, Brashear hired on a new coach, Mr. Tony Keene. He will be coaching the junior high boys, varsity boys, and hopefully leading Brashear to many victories.